Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of our podcast, Behind the Seams. I'm Gia.
I'm Leah.
I'm Simi.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And today we will be uncovering the secrets that the fashion industry doesn't want you to know. To begin, we wanted to talk about the closet paradox and what that even means.
What does that mean?
So I guess based off of our research, we understood that most garments in everyone's closets are only worn 7 to 10 times, with most being discarded after that. Is that how you guys feel about your closets? Is that what you guys do?
I mean, it definitely depends. Like, I would say it depends where the clothes are coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Zara, Brandy Melville. Like, I'm just going to name drop right off the bat because I think we should just do that. A lot of those places, like, it goes to the wash, 2-3 times, maybe 5 times. And it's like something breaks or the fabric stretches and it's got to go.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I walk past a Brandy or a Zara and it's calling my name because the fashion trends are there. But then after a week of wearing it, I'm unsatisfied.
Yeah. The line down the street at Brandy Melville is crazy. And it's like they have all of these like Microtrends going on. Everyone wants to like fit into that.
And speaking as someone who used to work there, like, the people who stand in that line every week come back the next week to keep purchasing. Like, they're regulars a lot of the time, too.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
Yeah. Like, touching upon, like, that stat you just gave us, though, like, I feel like in the past, yes, I did wear my clothes less, but over the years, my mindset has definitely changed around, like, how I treat my clothes. Mm-hmm. So I feel like in recent years, I do wear my clothes more often than that now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I feel like with stores like Brandy or Zara, I feel like, okay, the way that I can make the most of my money and contribute, like, quality products to my closet is by getting a basic item. But then even their basic fabric, it just deteriorates so much quicker than I thought it would. Yeah. And I think that goes into another secret that the fashion industry is hiding. And I think someone mentioned this at some point, but what was the secret about
planned obsolescence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you get into that? Because I was confused. I mean, some clarity.
It's actually this marketing tactic. It was like created by this guy. His name's Justice Frederick around the 1930s. It's a cool concept though. But yeah, it's basically just the process of like designing and manufacturing and marketing an item so that they're discarded by the consumer after a few uses. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it initially started out as that, but like with fast fashion and like how rapid the industry is, it's definitely been overblown into something that has some really serious impacts.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing in fashion because I knew that like iPhone, for example, they had that whole thing a couple years ago where Apple was intentionally killing the iPhones quicker so you'd buy a new one, but I didn't really know that was a thing in fashion.
And I feel like, I mean, I always knew, like, with fast fashion brands, like, I could tell, obviously, that the quality wasn't there. Like, they typically use cotton and polyester, which just wear thin over a less period of time that, like, a better quality item would.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was a purpose. Like, that was a tactic that they use.
I mean, you see that every day. Like, there are vintage stores with, like, clothes sitting in there that they're from, like, the 70s and the 80s, and they're still perfectly wearable to this day. And then we have a Brandy Melville tank top that's disintegrating in my washing machine as we speak. Know. It's like, the signs are there.
On
definitely.
That topic, like, I would say probably my favorite pieces in my closet are literally hand-me-downs from my mom that she wore in her 20s, and they're still, like, perfect.
Yeah, like, I'm glad you brought that up because, like, it's just, like, this whole thing, like, because of, like, planned obsolescence, like, clothing used to be seen as an investment. It's something you pass on to your family members or to someone you love. It's, like, an item that you cherish.
Exactly.
And now it's just, like, with fast fashion, like, you buy a bunch of clothes one day and then you decide it's not in with the trends anymore. Exactly. And it's easily replaceable now to you.
And I think we saw, like, there's, around, like, 50 microtrends a year. Probably more than that. Like, it's just constantly changing. Like, I was going to say with jeans, like, denim is denim. Like, that is made to last. But with the trends going on, like, we had skinny jeans in the mid to 2010s, you know what I mean? And now those aren't in anymore, and they're gone now. They're out of all of our closets because it's not up to par. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I think it's important that people know why modern clothes don't last so that everyday shoppers can find sustainable options and see through the trap that the industry is trying to get us to fall into, because I personally don't enjoy going into my closet and feeling like I have nothing to wear and feeling unsatisfied.
Yeah.
And I think the first step to improving upon that is recognizing myself that a lot of the times these trends that I'm seeing that are being put in my face across all of these popular, well-known brands aren't there's a trap that I shouldn't fall into with that.
Right.
And I think that it's important that more people know that so that less people start influencing me to buy these trends, honestly.
I know. Yeah.
It really speaks to how important it is to, like, when we're shopping, like, we don't just choose something that we think other people are gonna like, but we actually choose something that we feel a connection to, that we really see, like, outlasting ourselves.
Definitely. Yeah.
You know?
My favorite things to buy are, like you said, that are made to last, like, timeless. Like, this is, no matter what the micro trend is that's going on, like, this is still gonna work.
And I feel like the reason why these trends are moving so fast is because we've never, like, been at a point in time where we have so much visual content coming at us.
Shop.
Yes.
Every other week there's another trend because it's so easy to visualize that trend now. Like, imagine in, like, the 1800s where there were, like, trends, trendy styles. Like, imagine how long it took to actually, like, make the demanded amount of items and like market. That probably took months to really like get onto a trend.
Yes, because there was a style per decade.
Yeah.
So, like, the 40s had their style, the 50s had the style.
Yeah.
What
Now
is
we
the
got
style of this,
a
like,
million
decade?
styles in
Yeah.
2025
There's no
alone.
style.
It's
There's,
like the 20 micro trends of the
everything.
month.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And going back to what you said about TikTok Shop, like, companies are constantly innovating and, like, expanding on what they were a social media platform posting videos about, like, dancing and, like, personal life stories or whatever is people post on TikTok. But now they are a whole shop.
I mean, I like personal experience with this because TikTok Shop has been around for like a few years before it reached the US. Yeah, like when I would go back to Vietnam, I don't know how valid this is, but like a lot of like local businesses in Vietnam, they would go on live on TikTok and they would show their items and people would buy them through the comments. So I feel like TikTok kind of saw that opportunity because I'm sure it's not just happening in Vietnam. It's like definitely like East Asia, Southeast Asia as well, where it's like they saw that and they're like, okay, these brands are already using us to make sales. Let's give them a platform for it. Yeah. So it's like,
because honestly, guys, like, when I moved in a few weeks ago, my movers lost all my jeans. So I was like, the first thing I thought of was I can't really replace my Levi's, which, well, I will say Levi's have been my go-to jean brand because they last a really long time and, like, they haven't pilled or deteriorated at all. Yeah. But I was like, I don't think I have, like, the funds right now to buy, like, 4 new pairs of Levi jeans. Not that I need 4 pairs of jeans, but I needed at least like 2 more if all of them were gone. And I fell into like the trend of like going on TikTok and looking at the reviews of these influencers are posting of their PR packages, and like I'm like, okay, this looks good enough, like buying it from Addicted because it worked on me, like it did. Yeah. It just seemed like an easier option, but in reality, I don't think it's the easier option to just buy from a fast fashion brand. They just make it seem like it's more convenient and more easy, but in reality, it's the same amount of effort to buy from a better brand as it is to buy from a cheaper brand.
Yeah, like nowadays, I feel like when I really need an item, like a t-shirt or like a pair of jeans, like you said, like what I would do when I was younger, like I would just go on Zara and like, or TikTok and see what pair of jeans would look the best on a person and I would buy it. But now I'm like, I wait it out until I see a piece that I really like and can see myself keeping for a long time. And like when that piece actually arrives, like I'm so much more satisfied with the purchase compared to like just clicking buy off Zara.
Honestly though, I feel like we need to like find a middle ground for these brands because we're talking about low quality brands but also high quality brands these days. Like, do you guys know who Wisdom K is?
No.
He's like a TikTok. He bought like a Miu Miu vest and a zip up.
Okay.
And
$18,000 purchase, by the way, for 2 items.
Not a PR package or anything.
Yeah.
He buys it
in store.
He brings it home. He undoes a button. The button pops off.
Like just to unbutton the jacket, give a try.
And the zipper fell off on the track jacket, so they like refunded him. Like it was a big video, blew up, whatever. And then so they refunded him, gave him the same stuff. he like records a video not planning to post it of him doing it again. The zipper's fine this time. The button pops off again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
On his like $18,000 purchase.
No.
And this is Miu Miu we're talking
Yeah.
about
Mind
here.
you,
This is
like,
a fashion
you're-
house. Like
No, mind
Yeah.
you, I had no clue what Miu Miu was, the name, until like over the summer. Honestly, I know it's like a big designer brand, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's under
Yeah,
Prada.
and it's like so it's like a Prada type brand. The clothes are how much usually for like a shirt?
I mean, that jacket was probably $10,000, give or take.
Yeah, that
It's like a
the
denim
button
vest.
should not be
Bro,
popped
if
It was
off.
I'm
like-
buying a
Like, are you
$10,000
crazy?
jacket, like I don't know when I would
No,
ever
I don't
want
want to see a
but-
seam.
Yeah.
I don't wanna, like.
Yeah.
So like I feel like the price tag doesn't always mean better
Yeah,
quality because
sure.
we're like tricked into thinking that in a way.
Yeah, especially with Chanel too. Like purses used to be handmade. They used to be done by like artisanal like leather experts and
Yeah.
wherever in Europe. And now they're made in factories. Same thing with the Hermes Birkin. Like
Yeah.
a little loaded.
Yeah. And going back to what you were saying about like the better price tag or the better brand, I guess not even better, but like more recognized brand, like these brands that are in like the Paris Fashion
Yeah.
Week, whatever,
Yeah.
those ones. I feel like I've literally seen videos of people being like, oh my god, I revealed that this was being manufactured, like Shein was being manufactured at the same like from the same company as like a top like well-known brand that was supposed to be better quality and better priced. So I was like, my
Yeah.
friend even said to me, like one of my roommates, she does fall into the fast fashion, hole.
Yeah.
And she defended herself by being like, well, I saw that White Fox, which, okay, that's still like fast fashion, but it's supposed to be more like, it's supposed to be better. Like manufactures their clothes from the same place that Shein does. So I'm just going to buy from Shein then, because why would I pay more when Shein like is giving me the same thing? But I'm like,
As the consumer, that's fair.
that is fair as a
Yeah.
consumer. And that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. And then like people will then overlook the stuff that has been revealed about like fast fashion industries, about like child labor being
Yeah. Like
Like-
Nike, oh my gosh, like Nike's still such a huge company, and there was this whole thing about their child labor factories in Southeast Asia, and it's like, why are we
Yeah.
still supporting that?
Yeah,
like,
why are we
is that
overlooking it
acceptable
as a
Like,
consumer?
yeah, but now we're looking at it from every high, low ground in the industry. Like, they're all kind of doing this. Yeah.